The ongoing rise in fuel prices, in particular gasoline ones, is becoming the main item on the agenda. Surging gasoline prices contribute to higher inflation, thus having a devastating effect on the global economy. Against this background, Saudi Arabia announced that it would consider increasing oil production. As a result, oil prices extended losses. However, Saudi Arabia was not yet decided on this issue. Against this background, US President Joe Biden is planning to trip to the kingdom to urge its authorities to pump more crude. Therefore, there is a little doubt that oil production volumes will be raised. After all, if Saudi Arabia boosts output, other oil exporters will follow suit. According to the trading chart, Brent crude oil futures are still in a correction phase from the resistance level of $120 per barrel. The asset has already lost about 6%, sliding below the $115 mark. Nevertheless, market sentiment is still bullish. If the quote returns above 116.50, Brent crude may well gain fresh upside momentum. Until then, the current correction will be seen as the main movement in this cycle, which suggests its subsequent development. At the same time, the prospect of an oil output increase somewhat stabilizes the situation and reduces the risk of a damaging energy crisis. Against this background, demand for strategic resources has somewhat decreased, while appetite for safe haven assets has improved. Thus, gold managed to recover to the level of $1,850 per troy ounce. Its downward movement was limited by the support level of $1,830, where the volume of short positions decreased and the price rebounded. As the risks continue to diminish, gold will keep rising. If the quote consolidates above the $1,850 mark, the yellow metal will have every chance of extending gains. This, in turn, may lead to a breakout of the $1,860 to $1,870 resistance area. Meanwhile, the ruble is still stable, although the market is pretty volatile. Indeed, high volatility has been a common thing for the Russian currency lately. At the same time, a potential increase in oil production by Saudi Arabia will enable the European Union to hike imports from other countries, thereby reducing its purchase of Russian energy. In this case, the Russian currency may suffer losses. In economic terms, it's probably for the best. Such a strong ruble is quite expensive for Russia's economic standing. Therefore, the ruble is likely to see a gradual decline in the near future. That's all for now. We continue to learn developments on financial markets. Subscribe to our channel and follow news with us. See you soon.